Hey, friendly friends! This week's episode of City Highlights Delray Beach Edition is 10 things you might not know exist in Delray Beach. So watch all the way to the end, like and subscribe to see our new videos every week, and get to know where you live and the awesome places you may not know exist just up the road. Taking you underwater, overseas, and even to a bygone era, this is City Highlights. The Enova is an easy dive for beginner scuba and freedivers, paddleboarders, or even beachgoers that want to swim out a little bit. On September 11, 1903, the aptly named Hurricane of 1903 stranded the confused crew close to shore after the ship was ripped in two by the battering waves of the fierce storm. On a lighter note, let's talk about alligators. And we're off to the Wakodahatchee Wetlands. Located on 50 acres of swampland in West Delray, a 3/4-mile boardwalk spans the wetlands just above the water. Birds, bird watchers, snowbirds, Wakodahatchee's got everything bird-related. There are also, of course, alligators, turtles, frogs, fish, rabbits, and other critters hidden in the swamps and trees. Being a public park, admission is free, but there aren't any amenities like bathrooms or concessions, so stay hydrated, bring snacks, definitely a camera, and please, please, please clean up after yourself and others if necessary. This place is absolutely beautiful and deserves respect from its visitors. Third on our list, the Boys and Girls Markets. There is little one can imagine that can't be found between these two markets. The Boys Market has fresh produce, meats, seafood, a massive wine collection, a diverse cheese collection, a fresh artisan bread selection, and most impressively, all of these categories contain rare varieties we haven't seen in any other local grocery stores. This place gets absolutely packed on the weekends, a testament to the quality, variety, and freshness of the marketplace. So selecting a wise time to shop at the Boys Market can be a bit tricky. And now to the Girls Market. The Girls Market provides seasonal access to a strawberry farm where you can handpick berries at your leisure. The attached Bambini's Garden Pizza is no less impressive. Bambini's takes you back to an old-timey ice cream parlor, candy and gift shop, as well as a delicious fresh pizza joint. Saving the best for last, the petting zoo. A lush tropical garden with dozens of exotic birds, donkeys, a T-Rex, and even a small herd of goats, all of which you are encouraged to feed. And even mine for gems from imported mined soil from the Midwest. Who knew all this existed right here in Delray Beach? In the spirit of the halcyon days of yore, we take you to the Silverball Pinball Museum. Whether you're a fan of modern arcade games, games you spent your allowance pathetically incapable of beating, or a fan of games that predate your parents, Silverball has it all. Available for private parties, Silverball also has a full-service kitchen and a surprisingly nice happy hour for an old-school arcade. Nothing goes with pinball like a cold, tall, strong cocktail. Located just north of Johnny Brown's by the train tracks, stop into Silverball for a fun detour on your next stroll down Atlantic Ave. Up next, one of our favorites on this list, the Morikami Museum in Japanese Gardens. Located just south of Linton Boulevard on Jog Road, the Morikami Museum and Gardens takes you away from the local sights of Delray and seemingly far away to the serenity and quiet of rural Japan. Take a walk around the lake to see the timeless Japanese cultural displays, from the rock gardens to the koi fish ponds to the replica home of traditional Japan, an experience almost comparable to that of Disney's Epcot Center. Inside, you can learn about the Yamato colony, the local farming community, as well as a view of modern Japanese culture in daily life. On the way out, you can stop for a bite at the Cornell Cafe, a menu featuring sushi, bento boxes, small plates, soups, and desserts. You can grab a lunch consistent with the culture present everywhere in the Morikami Museum and Gardens before you head back to the U.S. Sixth on our list, we give you the Sandoway House. Through educational exhibits and programs, the Sandoway Discovery Center, as it is also known, offers a glimpse into South Florida's fragile marine and freshwater environments. Since 1998, the Nature Center has captivated students, visitors, and residents of Delray Beach. At Sandoway, you can check out daily shark, stingray, and alligator feedings, as well as a number of other awesome local critters and night crawlers. Upstairs, there are tons of shells as well. Whether you need somewhere to go on a rainy day, stopping by before or after the beach, or to go see the ferocious shark-feeding frenzy. The Sandoway House is a must-see for South Florida locals across the region. 7th on our list, the Hobbit Skate Park in 505 Teen Center. Where was this sort of thing when I was growing up? From nearly condemned skate park buildings to the pothole-riddled sidewalks of Coral Springs, nothing this nice existed anywhere in the 2000s. I was lucky enough to capture the park empty with a little demo from the resident boardmaster/instructor of the skate park. The Hobbit Skate Park is open daily with reasonable hours for local teens to come get down after school, put down the smartphone, and get some of that nice outdoor Delray sea breeze. Up next, we've got Delray Yacht Cruises. Take a 2-hour sightseeing ride down the Intercoastal Waterway on the Lady Atlantic or the Lady Delray as a private charter or for an afternoon public cruise. Hosting up to 150 passengers at a time, Delray Yacht Cruises offer cocktails, food service, panoramic views, and even a private bridal room should you, tie the knot at sea in Delray. Swing by for some historic landmarks, multi-million-dollar mega mansions, or even just to spot some manatees on Delray Yacht Cruises. 9th on our list, we give you the Lake Ida West Park. A great place to grill, take the doggies to their own private dog park section, or you can launch a boat or jet ski into the Lake Ida. There's also a shared use pathway spanning the length of the park if you're into that sort of thing too. This park is actually pretty huge, has a bunch of covered pavilions, so keep Lake Ida East Park in mind for your next barbecue. Last, and certainly not least, the Rio Trail, which I guess translates to the Rio Trail. The Rio Trail just barely skirts the south side of the Gulf Stream Canal on the edge of Delray, but we had to include this gem despite it being generally located in Boca Raton. We're regular cyclists on the Rio Trail, and strangely enough, hardly anyone knows about it. The El Rio Trail crosses Congress just west of the I-95 exit and hugs the canal south all the way to its end at Glades Road at the southeastern corner of the FAU campus. Spanning about 6 miles in total length, this shared pathway is the perfect place to ride, jog, or walk away from street traffic. Over the years, we've seen river otters, eagles, snakes, tortoises, rabbits, and even horses hanging out around the Rio Trail. So just about every trip down the trail offers a uniquely beautiful and tranquil sightseeing experience. And that's all for this week's episode. Thanks for watching City Highlights Delray Beach Edition. Subscribe to City Highlights for new episodes featuring Delray, other local cities, and coming soon we'll be featuring weekend getaways as well. Let us know in the comments where you'd like to go, how you like these lesser-known gems, as well as what you would love to see in future episodes. Visit us online at cityhighlights.net. City Highlights is a production by Eyes in the Skies.